AITA for guilting my BF into coming to my brother's wedding. So my brother and his fiance got engaged back in December. From the beginning, they planned to keep the wedding smallish and do it sometime in the fall. My BF knew about this and was excited to go. He's met them a couple times and they all really like each other. A few weeks back, the plans changed. They decided to do a simple courthouse wedding the day after Thanksgiving, since both families would be in town. When I told my BF that they had moved the wedding, he said he was bummed he couldn't go. I was pretty frustrated that he didn't even consider coming. While we haven't been dating a super long time, officially since January, unofficially closer to a year, we're pretty serious and my brother's my favorite person in the world, so it means a lot to me to have him there. I brought this up to my BF. He pointed out that a close family member has been having mental health issues and he wanted to be there to support them for Thanksgiving. I said I got that and wanted to be supportive, but I really wanted him at the wedding. He talked to his fam and got their approval to fly back across the country Thursday night after Thanksgiving. When I mentioned the plan to my brother, he said he thought it was crazy. He said it'd be nice to have my BF there, but it's a tiny courthouse wedding with no reception and my BF would have to take a 5-hour flight Thanksgiving night and drive 2 to 3 hours the following morning. He said that my BF should either do Thanksgiving with his fam or mine and that it'd be fine if he couldn't come. I brought this up to my BF and he said he was fine with the trek and knew it meant a lot to me to have him at the wedding, but now I've started to feel bad about it. I know he's really worried about his family member and my brother doesn't seem to care if he comes to the wedding. Plus, my BF and I have talked about traveling together at Christmas and he already doesn't see his family all that much since they all live across the country. Should I not have said anything? Am I being an asshole?
Wow, this boyfriend is a saint.
He is.
Let's say that.
This drive she describes is terrible. 5-hour flight Thanksgiving night, drive 2 to 3 hours the following morning?
Yeah, this is completely unrealistic also. You're going to try to fly for 5 hours after your Thanksgiving dinner. So you're not really going to spend Thanksgiving with your family because that's 7 hours cut out of the day to fly.
Yeah, you're literally going to eat, take a nap. Bye.
And that's if your family has like a 4 p.m. Thanksgiving dinner because you're all old.
You wrote here, they've been dating 7 months.
7 months. Okay, it would be one thing if it was like her boyfriend of 5 years and blah, blah, blah. But 7 months, I don't even think you should really be inviting anyone to a wedding that soon. It's a little bit much.
To a wedding is kind of fun, kind of a fun party. But demanding it or expecting it or like hinging the relationship on it over a holiday, crazy.
And a wedding that's a pain in the ass. And a wedding that is just a courthouse wedding. It's clearly not even that serious to the couple.
Yeah, that's
this
not
girl
even
is making it a big deal.
I'm sorry, you're not officially married in my book until I'm at your Sunday brunch the day after your wedding, which felt like Coachella.
If I'm not blacking out at your wedding, well, I guess I could do that at the courthouse too. I take it back.
If my ears aren't ringing from a night of Beyonce, then you're not freaking married, okay? You also said even the brother thinks this is ridiculous, which...
That's definitely the main thing. She didn't even ask the brother if they wanted the boyfriend there. She just kind of made this crazy unilateral decision.
It's all about her. Wendy G says, yes, YTA, can't you do stuff on your own? Or are you too immature? Situations like this will build resentment against you. I agree. You don't want to use your like couple cards too often. I find myself in this because I found that I've been maybe overly giving to my girlfriend and I've said yes a lot. And I think it's a tough thing to balance. And that's something that happens as a relationship matures. But I'm like, it's tough for me to say no to her, especially because, you know, the nature of what I do, which is like freelancer, comedian. It's like, do I really need to do this? Do I need to be here? Can I work around it? And oftentimes the answer is yes, but enough of that, enough of like pushing my stuff to the side has kind of made me have less of a life. And so I'm actually working through this right now and trying to be like, hey, look, like I don't give 2 fucks about your person you grew up with 14 years ago getting married in freaking Brazil. So I don't want to spend a G in a week of my life at their freaking little Coachella, their little Bonnaroo.
My wedding is going to be at Bonnaroo. You're invited in advance.
I'll be there.
Great. I do think it's hard though when you are in couples. I know this one couple that's had probably 10 weddings this year between 2 people just gets crazy. You have to draw a line somewhere.
Jeremy M says, YTA, for sure, I give the relationship a few more months. This behavior indicates a serious lack of courtesy and understanding for your partner and their life priorities. Your brother changed dates, and that's not BF's issue. Likewise, brother doesn't even care if BF shows up and thinks the trek is dumb. Really, this is all about OP, so clearly OP doesn't get it when BF explained the family stress.
It's weird because she admits that the brothers only met them a couple times. So the boyfriend wouldn't be going for the couple's benefit in any way. And this is a tiny wedding. He would just be there to like hang out with her, but that doesn't even seem necessary because this is not one of those like 6-hour open bar affairs when you kind of want to have your boyfriend there. You know, it's not really necessary.
Yeah, that's why I'm struggling to see her side at all, because it's kind of like, look, this guy barely sees his family. It's Thanksgiving. And then it's like this wedding is just such a non-thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it really is just him versus her. And it's like he's giving up a lot here.
Yeah, he doesn't even seem to really be putting up a fight, which is, again, saintly.
Jane B, YTA, his attendance at the wedding is important to nobody but you. Having a courthouse wedding with no reception is your brother's signal that he doesn't want guests. To force your BF to come is selfish. Do you think that's true?
I don't think that she's forcing him to come is the thing. I'm getting the sense that he's very, oh yeah, babe, whatever you want. This is cool.
And how about this aspect that he doesn't want guests? I mean, I guess if you have a courthouse wedding, you're kind of saying like, let's keep it tight.
Yeah, I think it does imply that they don't want a ton of non-family people there. It definitely means they're trying to keep it close.
Weird vibes on this one. I mean, I don't like totally hate her. She pushed him into a corner a little bit, but I definitely think that on AITA for guilting my BF into coming to my brother's wedding, YTA.
Yeah, YTA.